When the earthquake hit in 2010, Virgil and I were serving as missionaries. When we arrived, Leslie, he came across and introduced himself, and we were so excited because he spoke English and offered to help us in any way that he could.
We have been with Leslie now for a little over 7 years. He's a very good driver, and we were there in February, and he was very unsure, seemed like his movements, very erratic, and I thought, he's not seeing well. So I told him, I said, Leslie, we need to get you an eye exam, a very good eye exam.
The doctor, he said, you know, this problem that you have, the only thing what possible for you is a surgery. Only in America you can do this surgery or you will die.
He doesn't have insurance, he doesn't have any income, and we can't afford it ourselves. And I just finally wrote an email. Is there any way that Dr. Lee would consider doing this pro bono? Because Leslie has no insurance, he has no money. And 2 days later, she wrote back and she said Dr. Lee said he would do the surgery.
He was practically going blind. By the time I saw him, his right eye could barely see anything other than movement, and the left eye was also starting to get affected. He mentioned that he couldn't work anymore because of this problem. It would have resulted in complete blindness for one, and then later on it would have resulted in eventual death. So these are all structures that where the tumor has stretched pretty much all of these structures, and so trying to relieve the pressure of those nerves was very tricky. We made an incision across his eyebrow and did what we call a keyhole craniotomy, which is about a quarter-sized hole in the skull. And through that small hole, we're actually able to navigate ourselves all the way up in the front and do this procedure.
And thank Dr. Lee and his staff. They do the surgery for me, and I'm happy and praise them and I thank them.
Everyone that has been involved has been so kind.
Medical City and Dr. Lee and his staff, it's been a great miracle.
When people need neurosurgical care, they get the best level of care. It doesn't matter where they come from, who they are, what they have in their life. He's been very pleased with the outcomes, as I am. I'm very, very glad to see him do so well.